Hello everybody and welcome to 4-Minute Book Reviews. My name is Joe Brown and today we are reviewing the book When by Daniel Pink. I loved this book. It was very useful if you have any interest in learning about how timing affects you throughout your day. Timing affects our decisions, it affects our effectiveness and our performance. It also affects us throughout our life. The timing that you make decisions throughout your life, other than just day to day, it has a profound impact. And if you are wanting to upgrade your time management and how you schedule yourself throughout the day to be more effective and to perform better, I would highly recommend this book. There are a few key takeaways that I really enjoyed from this book. The first nugget that I really enjoyed is a story about kids' schedules in schools. And it turns out that when you place a math class at the beginning of the day for kids in school, it will increase their scores and it will increase their grades in math. This is not just correlative, because if you take a group of kids that has a math class in the afternoon and change their schedule so that they have that same math class in the morning instead, that will improve those same kids' scores. If it was just correlative, it would mean that the kids who are in the early math classes were probably just smarter at math anyway. It turns out that that's not the case. The impact that that has for you and me, if you're an educator or you have an influence in schools, you can push for kids to be able to have math class early on in the day, because that will increase their scores and help kids overall. But for anybody who is not in education, what that means is that our brains work better at the logical and the analytical things early on in the day when our brain is fresh. If we push those tasks back to later in the day, our brain is much worse at being able to perform well at these tasks. In contrast, the things that our brain is better at performing at and later in the day are things that are more creative, more artistic, and do not require as much of the logical, analytical, hard math type of thinking. The second key takeaway that I really enjoyed from this book was the topic on naps. Naps can have a profound impact on our performance in the second half of the day. In fact, it turns out that most professionals who are experts in their careers take long naps in the early afternoon. Studies have shown that when you take a nap in the early afternoon, it will increase your performance throughout the rest of the day and allow you to focus better and have higher performance on the harder tasks that your brain needs to accomplish later in the day. Studies have even shown the most effective way to take a nap. It turns out that if you nap for longer than 30 minutes, your brain will enter a REM cycle and you will start to feel sluggish and groggy the rest of the day. So a 30-minute nap is going to be the most effective length for your nap. There's one more tip to increase the effectiveness of your nap, and that's to drink a cup of coffee before you fall asleep. If you down 1 cup of coffee or something else equivalent to the amount of caffeine in 1 cup of coffee right before you close your eyes, the effects of the caffeine will set in right when the 30 minutes is up. If you pair this with a 30-minute timer, you will wake up as soon as the caffeine sets in, and that is the most effective way to take a nap. Overall, I really enjoyed this book. It has a lot more helpful tips and tricks and tools that you can use to schedule your day and to schedule your life. If you're interested in reading this book, the link to buy the book on Amazon is in the description below. Thank you for watching and have a great day.